My topic is pollution, and it's of course for all of you guys. Imagine yourself walking down the street and stepping in a piece of crap, gum, or any other type of litter because some teen didn't feel like picking up after themselves. Visualize yourself at the beach in the water when all of a sudden a McDonald's cup and some random soda can floats by. Picture yourself walking outside and having to wear a mask because the only air you have isn't safe enough to breathe. Envision living in a world where teens, the future of this planet, couldn't care less about the polluted land they lived on, the contaminated water they consume, or the toxic air they breathe. Well, if you open your eyes, you're living in that world today. What I'm trying to say is teens should not pollute the earth, because we've been polluting the earth through littering, contaminating our water system, and contaminating our air system, and we haven't stopped to think twice about the damage we're causing. The first reason teens, including more students, should stop polluting the earth is because you're destroying our land every day. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources has calculated that the Earth's main litter consists of 33% fast food waste, 29% paper waste, and 28% aluminum waste, while there's still another 10% that consists of glass, plastics, and other materials. 90% of the waste stated has been things you all have littered. By things I mean like your soda cans, your Arizona tea cans, all of them. It's also stated by the Missouri Department of Natural Resources, it takes approximately 200 to 500 years to decompose of one aluminum can. That's a long time. The trash you litter when you decide not to walk to a trash can that's directly next to you isn't just cleaned up and gone forever. It's still here on this planet. A good example of our planet contamination and pollution in a nutshell would be this container right here. It has pollution I've seen littered everywhere at this school, including around my own house. If you want your future to look like that, go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. I've walked around Morris plenty of times and seen people litter. Just the other day, my friend Crystal threw her soda can on the floor when there's a trash can directly next to her. I mean, how hard can it be? Just pick it up, walk the long, far distance of 5 steps, and throw it away. I mean, are you ignorant of the harm you're causing your one and only planet, or do you simply just don't care? Personally, I feel most of you don't care, are too lazy to pick up your own trash, and think, oh well, it's the janitor's job to do it. Well, you're wrong. It's your job too. The Environmental Protection Authority of New South Wales, EPA, stated, now people ages 16 to 24 are the targets for pollution worldwide. They also talked of how you're unaware of the pollution damage and most of you are too busy with your own lives to consider how you're harming everyone else's. I know for a fact you don't throw food wrappers, gum, or soda cans into the floor of your house. So why do you do it at school, the movies, or anywhere else? I mean, when there's trash on the floor of your house, you throw it away. When the police are around and you don't want an expensive fine, you throw it away. When someone's watching you and you're about to litter, you throw it away. So when you're not forced to dispose of something, you should still throw it away. I'm not saying you should pick up after other people's trash. I'm saying you should be responsible for your own trash. Pollution doesn't just stop at polluting our land. It continues to our water system. Teens should stop polluting our earth also because you're destroying our water systems. Small contaminants add up from our land and cause water pollution. By small, I mean things from washing your hair to throwing a simple piece of gum wrapper on the floor. When you wash your hair, you're laying detrimental chemicals into our water system. Michael Bloch of Green Living Tips stated, limonene is a hydrocarbon that poses potential risk to wildlife and the environment through water contamination and causes carcinogen to some animals. Limonene is a chemical that is used in popular hair shampoos like Tresemme Vitamin E Moisture-Rich Shampoo. Yes, limonene isn't in all shampoos, and it doesn't harm you directly, but as stated by the Environmental Health Network, limonene is in bar soap, shaving cream, cologne, perfume, etc. These are substances that often get rinsed down our drain and harm our water system. Many of you think all polluted water gets treated. Well, you're wrong. It doesn't. Just like dropping a piece of trash, those trash that you litter eventually gets swept into storm drains and ditches, which are different than sewer plants. They're not connected to something that gets treated. I mean, the storm drains are connected to trash, are connected to oceans that give your trash a one-way ride to world contamination. I mean, a good example of this would be this container right here of our ocean pollution in a nutshell. It stinks. It's not a pretty sight. If you want our whole ocean to consist of things like this, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it's only the planet we live on, right? Polluting our water system is like doing drugs. Easy to do, hard to stop, and destroys every time you do it. I mean, what the hell goes through your mind when you put trash into our water systems and drains? Every time you pollute your water, you're destroying your own water supply. Our Earth consists of 70% water with only 1% that's drinkable. Most of you think we have an unlimited drinking supply. Most of you think we can treat ocean water so we can drink it. Well, most of you thought wrong. We don't have an unlimited drinking supply. We're limited to that 1%. And we can't treat ocean water because we'd be killing the homes of thousands of organisms that live in the sea. And to even begin treating it, you'd need thousands of chemicals that would pollute it anyways. I mean, in addition to polluting our land and water system, you're polluting our air systems too. The third reason teens should stop polluting the earth is because you're contaminating our air system. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, reported that toxic chemicals found in our air system, found in the air of almost every American home, is 3 times more likely to cause some type of cancer from outdoor air pollutants. These pollutants are coming from aerosol cans and sprays you use like air freshener, hairspray, perfume, cologne, etc. The main pollutant comes from teens, primarily girls, that affects the air system is your aerosol hairsprays. The chemical that comes from your hairsprays like Pantene, Tresemme, Garnier Fructis, and many other create sulfur dioxide, which is absorbed into the rain and eventually comes down as acid rain. The pollutants you have in your house are more hazardous than the ones outside. Every time you open a door, you're letting those pollutants out into our atmosphere. Most of those toxins are known as chlorofluorocarbons that contribute to the depletion of our ozone layer. If you keep polluting our air system, we'll eventually have vast holes in our ozone layer that will lead to skin cancer in a large quantity of people. You also cause air pollution through the refusal to pick up your animals' waste, mainly dogs. When you refuse to pick up your dog's crap because you think it's gross or for whatever reason you have, you're polluting our air system. Your dog produces a chemical called methane that damages our atmosphere. To avoid this destruction, you pick up after your dog. It's not like we could stop breathing if we don't like the hazardous air. So the next best thing will be to lower air pollution, right? No. Actually, the next best thing will be to lower land, water, and air pollution. Not just because it's saving our planet, but because it's contributing to the continued existence of our life. So by now, I bet you can imagine all the pollution you've caused in your life so far by polluting our land, water, and air systems. We as teens need to be more responsible and pick up after ourselves. We as teens need to care more about this planet we live on because it's the only one we have. We as teens need to stop being so lazy and worried about ourselves that we can't perform the simple task of throwing something away. Yes, it's a hard habit to break. We've been doing it for years, since primitive time. But drug addiction, gambling, and smoking are all bad habits people break every day. I'm trying to stress to you that teens like us need to stop polluting our earth. Seems like you guys can talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk when it comes to not littering. So instead of nodding your head and agreeing with me, you should actually do something about it. Try holding onto your trash until the next time you can throw it away. Try calling out the next friend you see litter. Try thinking about our planet before you throw something on the ground. And try making our one and only planet a better place.
Any questions at all? Any questions at all for Bri-Jae? We're on off. It was just that good. I mean, literally. That's
Now you guys